Hello, friends, friends of Komodo platform, friends of Pirate Chain. Hello, pirates, friends of crypto price charts. I'm E. Giuliano, and it's Sunday, September 26th. It's a Sunday. We got weekly candle closes coming up. However, with this video, we are just about 4 p.m. UTC. I'm going to share the screen. We're going to take a look at what's going on in these price charts. You came here on purpose, or maybe you just found yourself here. Either way, we are bound karmically. And let's see. Thanks for joining. I hope you're doing well. We popped up into the 2100s on KMD, but we're going to start with the KuCoin exchange, our BTC market. Let us take a look what is going on. So we've got this daily price chart. Still, okay, here's the thought. We're below these two closing levels, so we're making lower lows than that, but we are making a higher low than the previous low of 21st of September. So there we are. That's where we are, but we are downtrending. Okay, fine. Let's just confirm with some candles. Boom. There you go. That's what it looks like. Now, when we take it to the 4-hour, starting to notice something. What we've got here. So what we got right here. You'll see. Oh, I already drew it out. Don't look. Don't look. Okay. Yes. So we have driven higher out of this downtrending resistance. Boom. Done. Okay. You see, we've gotten price above there. Next, we currently have price increasing higher lows. Okay, nothing is set in stone yet, but it is making higher lows. The price is higher than the previous low, and it's lower than this high. So it's on a low, and it's a higher low than this low. And guess what? Yes, at least we've got the beginnings of some divergence. Now, normally we see, or at least oftentimes when we see the divergence, we see the price decreasing still, and the indicator, the momentum indicator, increasing. Okay, we have the price like lower lows on price and higher lows or higher lows on that indicator. Okay, and that's when we're in a downtrend looking for divergence to find the new uptrend, or the reversal, I should say. When it's in a when it's in an uptrend, then we're measuring the top of the price, the higher highs, and the divergence in the indicators, let's say with lower highs. So we would be measuring, let's say, on the greens or the highs of the RSI. So yeah, looking at the RSI, I think you could argue it's not as strong. It's not as strong as the MACD, but anyway, they're both showing this potential divergence. It is bullish bearish. It is a hidden divergence if you look over here, where you see the price is moving higher and the momentum indicator is decreasing. Okay, so that's the case there. It's a hidden divergence and it's bullish. All right, so whoops, that's the thought right here. Getting some hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour of Pirate Chain on KuCoin exchange. We can move over to the BTC on CoinEx exchange and see if there's anything similar. That'll be on the 4-hour time frame, but first we'll take a look at the daily. One thing I wanted to notice here. Whoops. So here are the candles. Good. We are making a move. Let's just get rid of you for now. So we've dropped down out of this uptrending channel. We'll take a look on it on the 4-hour time frame. But basically here, what we're doing is we're making a retracement of about 61.8% right now. So this is a key level where we'd like to hold. And again, the issue here though is that we're below this high, okay? And we are above this high. So I'm thinking there's a good chance we're coming down to this 52, 52.8, 52.9 level, okay? But even more likely, is, well, we'll take a look on the 4 hour, but the worst case scenario is coming down to around the 5100 Satoshis, and that's relative to this level right here. Okay, so we want this support and this level, but it's relative to this, and then we have it already marked out. So this is what we're looking for. But however, on that 61.8 retracement, yeah, this, like that would be more than 1-to-1. So on the closing level, so I don't see it closing down there. If it does, that's really weak. We got some concerns with that. Okay, now this is on a daily, but on the 4 hourly, you can see how we've broken down out of this channel. We're going to get rid of it. Now we're at the bottom of this Bollinger Band. This could be the bottom. This could be it. We've gone from bottom to top to bottom, and now we're narrowing, and maybe we're getting ready to fight the cloud and try and reach into the midway and even to the upper end of this longer term band. That is ideal. But anyway, if we start dumping down below here, that's not going to be fun. I think we've got a good spot here. We're comparing back to these lows here, okay, and also it allows us to keep potentially the higher lows. Like this would be a more bullish scenario where then the price could push higher quicker. Okay, we have these lows here that we're trying to hold, and these highs that we're trying to hold as support. Okay. So that's the idea. That's where we are on this 4 hour time frame. Pirate chain. Oh, did we? Yes, let's check for those divergences. No, nothing. No yeah, you could argue maybe. You might argue here that you're seeing some divergence on this cent right here. And if we look at the price, that will be. That'll be right here, right here. Yeah, you can argue it. We're arguing some hidden bullish divergence on Pirate Chain. Okay, 4 hour time frame, hidden bullish divergence. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. It has to confirm, right? You have to start going higher for this to be a low and for this to probably start turning back up. But even if it keeps going down, like I don't know how that would work, how this momentum could keep going down and the price keeps going up that much. But hey, we'll see how that works. We've got it right now. We've got this hidden bullish divergence on Pirate Chain on the 4 hour time frame. That's good to go. Good to know. Okay, we get into the KMD price chart. Having a good Sunday, whatever you're doing. Hope you're doing well. Okay, now here's another thought. This is the 4 hour. Well, let's go to the daily. Yes. So at this point, like we don't want to go below and close below the 2070 level because we don't need to. Okay, daily candle, do not close below this level here, this red candle. Okay, do not close below this level. This is a fine red candle. I don't mind, no problem. And you know what though, because I think that just the sooner it closes below this level, this 2070 level, the more of a precipitous dump it might be. But then again, I'm looking for this 28th of September timeframe that we've looked at in previous videos. Remember that? If not, check it out. Time analysis. And at this level here, at this zone time zone on the chart, it seems like it would be about the time when that downtrending pattern, or corrective pattern I should call it, might end if these are connected, if this is all connected into one correction from back in like August 15th. So if that's the case, then we're looking to end it around the 28th, in which case, we might still be dumping down towards these levels, but we really would not want to drop below the 2000 level, because we've got these wick lows here, and I just don't see that it needs to, unless there's a lot of weakness in the markets. Okay, of course, in which case then everything's up for grabs. The concern here was first that, okay, we've got highs here, lows here, higher highs here, lows here. Then we've got this type of potentially looking like a head and shoulders, but you know, it's kind of sloppy and skewed a bit, but nevertheless, never underestimate the power of KMD to dump on you, as you all know. And if you don't, well, you'll find out. But basically, we've got these nice support levels here, okay? We want that to hold. And so far it looks like it's doing that, but this could turn into something else. So, like for example, let's just check the retracement on this move. Yeah, it's barely a 60, it's barely between 50 and 61.8. So let's just give ourselves a potential target. If we want to do one of these, we see, you know, imagine this 1-to-1 on the 28th. If we just kind of trickle dump down, it's possible. It gives us around high 1900s, whatever. Maybe on the daily it comes out a bit differently, right? This would be a 4-hour close. And I'm not trying to speculate here for any big deal or anything, but it would put us still at a higher high than this high. Sorry, at a higher low than this low here, which was reached around August 9-10. Okay. Yeah. So that, I mean, even if it dumps down to this level here, 1950, let's call it, you know, it's not the end of the world. Okay, and it's possible. And that's one idea. The other idea is we're finding our lows here and we're just basing out and getting ready to go even higher. All right. That's it. I really don't have much else to say on the KMD price chart. It's just struggling. It's interesting how it's just struggling at this this uptrending channel, getting rejected by this uptrending green trend line that we've drawn here, getting rejected by this downtrending resistance line that was formed on a different time frame. Wow. Well, keep sticking with us here. Keep sticking with me, and we are going to see our way through this and see what happens on the other side. It's just exciting times, in my opinion, and a lot can happen here. I'm not really seeing any major, not that major divergences or anything, but anyway, okay, we'll keep this line here. No, it's in our minds. September 28th, end of the month type of idea. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done with the KMD price chart. It's not looking horrible on the daily, but I just want to remind you, come on daily, where are you? That, let's see this more as a flat, because when we retrace this move here, it retraces beyond 61.8 to about 81, 78.6. So it's a bit of a weak flat, but that's fine. So then we can retrace the B wave. And a 100 retracement of the B wave is around 2070. So if we can hold that, that's good. We can deal with that. That's actually pretty good. Okay, hold that 2070 level. And what you see what we did there, right? We didn't do an extension. We retraced the B wave. That's what the Neely method did, was Neely method, Neo wave method does for flat patterns. Okay, so there we are. We'll see what this is going to end up. And if we want to retrace it to like a 1382, that puts us at that 2000 Satoshi level. So as long as this holds, like we said before, based on this type of idea, this type of thesis, then we're okay. All right. Okay, one of them is obviously stronger than the other. I'll let you figure that one out for now. But anyway, okay, good times. And that's KMD BTC for you. And if we just slide over to BTC USD, we'll come back with some weekly candles, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. And yeah, here we are coming up on the 4 p.m. the 1600 UTC. Okay, wow, rejection from the underside of the candle so far. We tried to get above it, still within this channel, right? You remember this move here above this expanding trend line action. this downtrend line here, we got over it. Okay, can we get rid of you and don't come back? Thank you, getaurox, please. Don't let them come back. And now we are fighting the cloud. This is a daily price chart. There's your candle. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. Those of you who weren't paying attention, like I didn't pay attention. We went down to the 40s again today. Okay, we're getting some good support here. However, this wick went lower than yesterday's wick, but hey, it's an engulfing green. So what are you going to say? All right, looking good. BTC, you're now above this downtrending midway line here and of this channel. Rejection by the cloud, but you've got a lot of narrowness here. We've got some time this week to get in there. Momentum looks like it is ready to go. That's how, ooh, what do we see here? Let's just pull this up for a second. I mean, you can start making arguments that you might be seeing some sort of, you know, divergence here, where that's going that way and that's going that way. Does that make sense? Got the low here, and this one here is a bit higher than this one, which is low here compared to this stuff here. So nothing, nothing set in stone yet, but hey, even on a daily to find some divergence like this, that looks kind of wicked. But that spells a bit of doom for the altcoin relating to BTC, because if BTC really hits hard, they might dump a bit. But you know what? They've been doing pretty well. They've been definitely been doing pretty well. I don't see the same similar kind of divergence on the RSI. Nothing is speaking as like certain, so I'm not really calling this divergence as anything major yet. But if we start pulling it out on the 4-hour, what do we see? What do we say? What do we see? No, not really seeing it. Not really. I mean, you could start arguing this, but it's so far away. I'm not a divergence aficionado, you know. I mean, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a TA aficionado, pro, nothing, right? But I mean, this one compared to this one, lower, oh, sorry, boom, higher here, lower here, right? That's what I want to see. Am I missing anything here? You go down to about here, like down here is lower, it's minus 727. Up here is higher, it's 500. Okay, I mean, we could start arguing that there might be some divergence. And you could argue here that it isn't on the RSI, okay? I mean, do we want to go in closer and show you it's lower here than it is here, okay? That's the deal. Okay, so that's the 4-hour on the BTC. Let's see if this holds true. And I think we are getting stronger here. We're getting this spring. We're testing it a couple times to make sure. Getting back above this 20-period average. Got to hold it. Can't let this cloud. Can't let this cloud win. But where is the bearish case? What is the bearish case here? I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it as much. There's some good volume happening here. Not seeing as much of a bearish case, more seeing a bullish case in that sense. Okay, we're getting a bit of a bias to the upside finally. Let's see what happens. Could we be ending this? We might just need to go a bit sideways and break out of this channel in that sense. But anyway, I feel like upwards is the bias, but I've been wrong before. So take that for what you will. Okay, all right. I think I'm out of here on the BTC as well. Go grab some sun if you can. Grab your rest in the dark when it's time, and stay hydrated. And keep that mind in tip-top shape. Don't let it rule you in that sense, right? Okay. Take care. Until next time. Love, peace, and happiness. Weekly charts coming next time. Stay tuned. Bye.